everyone, so today I'm doing a video I haven't done in a while, but they're actually some of my favorite videos to watch for some reason, and that is well, you guys know by the title, but a products I regret buying video. And I think I like these videos so much because you're constantly hearing like, oh, I love this, try this, I'd recommend this, but this video is like, no, I don't recommend this, I would not repurchase it, and I just like that. I like hearing how people's experiences with the product are, because you don't hear necessarily everything about every product after, you know, you've uploaded a video from other people. So I just want to say that if you like some of the products I mentioned, I am so glad that they work for you, but they just didn't work for me, and I don't want anyone to get offended or anything, because that's not my intention at all, because I know sometimes people get really protective over their products and I don't understand why. So some of these products I regret buying just because they were unnecessary, and some of them just really did not work for me. So I'm just going to start it right away with probably the most expensive thing in the in my little thing I have over here, and that is the Guerlain Meteorites powder. Now, I heard Michelle 1218 talk about this a really long time ago, and I love her videos and her recommendations, so I got them. I got it like maybe 2 years ago, and this is expensive. I think it's like around $60 or $70 for like little scented powder balls, and you know, it does give my face a nice finish, and this probably will last forever since there's so many little balls, but I just don't notice that drastic of a difference, and I don't know exactly what these balls are supposed to do. The tin is beautiful. I mean, Guerlain is a very luxurious brand, but I just don't really get the point of this product, and I don't notice a drastic difference on my skin when I use it versus when I don't use it. So for like 70 bucks, like, this better make me look flawless. It's just kind of unnecessary. The next thing, I guess I'll go in like face and then eyes, lips, whatever. Actually, I don't think I have any lips things. Is the Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer by Benefit. I was so excited when this came out, and oh my god. I've used this like twice. It's like, oh my god. Whoa. Another reason why I regret buying this. But when I was using it, I found it very hard to blend on my face, and it just felt heavy for me on my face. I know when I did my first impression video, I was really blown away by how flawless it made my skin look, but in the end, I just thought that it made my skin feel really heavy and like I had a lot of makeup on. So this has not replaced any primers I've ever tried. Honestly, I'd rather use the Maybelline Baby Skin Poreless Primer than this. I love Benefit as a brand, but this is definitely something that I would not repurchase and would not really recommend at the moment. The next thing is a fairly weird product, and it's by MAC, and it is called Truth and Light. I don't even know what this is, like some sort of cooling face powder. You put it on your face and it's kind of cooling and liquidy or something. And I bought this because I was in my phase where I like had to buy everything from every collection. And it's a cool product, but it really doesn't do that much for me. And I find that this, like, you wouldn't use this all over your face, so you wouldn't even buff it in like with a kabuki brush or anything, like if you had a loose face powder. So this is just kind of a weird product for me, I guess. Like, how are you supposed to highlight your face with loose powder? I don't know, it just like is a weird product for me. The next thing is the Olay Fresh Effects BB Cream Skin Perfecting Tinted Moisturizing Cream. I bought mine in light to medium, and honestly this is like an okay tinted moisturizer, but the scent of it really throws me off. It was like a nice decent tinted moisturizer. I like the way it made my face look, but the scent, it smells like watermelon lip smackers. Like, it smells like actual lip smackers. It doesn't smell like you should be putting this on your face. I kind of regret buying it because I think it was kind of more of an expensive drugstore product, and I wouldn't recommend this, and I wouldn't repurchase it because of the scent, and it just didn't do anything remarkable for me, if that makes any sense. And the last thing for my face is okay, well, this is kind of a little bit of a story, but I have a huge collection of MAC mineralized skin finishes because when I was like 13, 14, 15, 16, whenever a MAC collection would come out, I'd go and I'd buy like two or three skin finishes or blushes or both. I'd buy so many of them from every collection, so now I look like a hoarder of mineralized skin finishes. And honestly, I don't even use skin finishes anymore. There's two skin finishes that I have ever been like really into and really used, and that was Refined from the Sugar Sweet collection a really long time ago, and I love that one. And also there's one from this past summer that had brown and like hot pink in it. But those are the only two mineralized skin finishes that I've ever really used. Everything else I just kind of looked at. It's kind of bad to say, but when I haven't ever really used any of my mineralized skin finishes, so I regret buying so many of them just because they were pretty when I could have. They're like $30, $40, almost $40 each, and I just bought them because they were pretty. And you know, I always have the intention to use them because they are beautiful, beautiful products. This is Blonde from the Blonde Brunette Redhead collection. I did use this for a little one, that's why I bought this for a little bit of time. But really, I regret buying so many of them, with the exception of a few that I have used, because I don't use them, and it's just kind of pointless that I bought so many of them. So, you know, that's what happens when you try and fill a void with products. You end up with so many unnecessary things. Whew. And the next thing I have 3 eye products I'm going to talk about. The first one is a Chanel Quad, and this is the Mystic Eyes. Now, I have heard everyone talk about this. This is like the it Chanel eye quad for people. So like so many people who I love watching, like Lorraine Stanek and Michelle 1218, they all talked about this goddamn palette for like years. And then finally I bought it. I actually bought 2 of them because I lost one in Italy. I don't get it. I don't find these colors too pigmented at all. I don't get the color combinations, and I think like you can get a better drugstore eyeshadow palette. I just don't recommend this. I don't really use it. I think I've used it like maybe a couple times, but yeah, this palette, definitely regret buying it. I bought it twice because I thought I needed it, and I don't need it. So this is just kind of like taking up space now, and I've never really used it that much. Like there's not even a dent. So I don't know why I was so insistent on getting it. I mean, I had eyes. I knew I wouldn't use this dark color. Oh. This color looks nice though. I might have to try working with that one. But the light pink, I don't wear pink eyeshadow, so I don't know why I was so gung-ho for this palette. The next thing is another palette, and surprisingly it is the Naked 2 palette, and I love Urban Decay. Naked 2, I don't know why I bought this because I'm very like warm skin tone, like olivey almost, and these colors are very cool and not really my style, and my sister actually took this and destroyed it, but it's just not my cup of tea. It's just not my thing. So I regret buying this because I bought it because it was so pretty. I'm obsessed with the Naked one. I use it all the time, and you kind of want like Naked 1 too. I haven't bought 3 yet. Regret buying this because I used it only a handful of times, and it's just not my color palette. It's very cool, and I like more like goldy, champagne-y colors, and this is definitely more cool tones, so I don't know why I thought this would be like the palette for me, but it wasn't. I know a lot of people love this one more than Naked 1, but this was definitely not the palette for me. Naked 1 all the way. It is still my favorite palette to this day. The last thing is the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Mascara. If you watched my recent haul, you know I bought this, and you know I regret buying it because it really does nothing for me. I think the brush is so flimsy and like loose. It doesn't even like stick to my lashes, and I don't understand why. Mascaras usually, whether they're good or bad, they work for me because I have such like long natural lashes, but this one just really sucks for me. So I regret buying this. I mean, it's $4. I'm not crying over it, but yeah, like I just don't like that. I like having control. Like I don't feel like I can get in with this, so I definitely regret that purchase. And I don't really regret any lip products. I used to buy a lot of lip products, but that's fine for me now because now I can use them and have fun with like my lip products, so I don't really regret any lip products. It's mostly all of this stuff. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what products you regret buying in the down bar below, and if there's anything I should stay away from, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.